Hey, I'm back again with another short little guide. This time I'm going to be picking how to sim yourself. So Warcraft Logs now has a thing where you click the little button right here where it says export to SimC. That is like the Simulation Craft add-on in game, but it's gonna pick the shit that I had last time I updated. So whatever my talents are, then I'm gonna go over to raidbots.com. I'm gonna go into like if you go into QuickSim, this is just gonna tell you how much damage you're gonna be doing, estimated based on what you have. If you go into Top Gear, like this is recommended that you take what you have in the Simulation Craft add-on, because you can sim like your vault rewards and things like that and pick. Like this was the last time I did my vault. They'll show up in these little dotted lines. Like obviously I'm not going to take this as an upgrade. But that's essentially like, you can select a few different things and see if it's worth taking. You can come down and see like which talent build you have. Like I have an AoE one that I take sometimes. I have a single target build that I take for raid. And then I have a Mythic Plus build that I rearrange a little bit every now and then depending on what I need. If I'm doing a single target, I'm going to use Patchwork. That is the like standard for simming yourself in raid. I'm going to do one boss. That's the default. So always sim yourself based on the default. Because most bosses are just single target fights. If you want to do like, I don't know, like a council fight, like you have 4 bosses, I guess you can use that amount. If you have like 2, if you have like a cleave, like say the Dreadlords from Sepulchre. If you do Dungeon Slice, that's like an estimated Mythic Plus. Let's go over to Droptimizer. Like say I post the code that I have from Warcraft Logs because I'm not in game right now. We're gonna go and take like professions. If I want to make some gear, it's gonna tell me which items would be craftable at this item level. Or I could go into Mythic Plus dungeons, but I'd have to select one unless I have, I think the upgraded Warcraft or raid bots. Or I could go into the raid and I could sim for the Mythic and see which items out of here would be an upgrade for things like I don't already have. Like I'm already wearing this, so it crosses it out. And this is gonna sim all of these and tell me what's what. Or I can go from like the world boss. Sorry, my allergies are ruining my life. A Primal Storm, stuff like that. But I'm gonna go back to professions and I'm gonna run the Droptimizer. And usually, like on a Tuesday, this is gonna take a fucking year. But it's actually going pretty fast right now, since it's a Friday night. And most people raid during the day on like Tuesday, Wednesday. Some raid a lot on Monday, which is interesting. Let's see. I do have another sim that I did earlier. Just simming for Patchwork, 4 bosses, council style fight. I didn't select anything just because I was dicking around with it. And it's going to estimate that my damage is going to be about 173k. You won't likely always hit your estimate. Like this is like the high end. Or you might do better. Sometimes that happens. It's going to estimate the buffs that you're going to have, or like potions. It's going to estimate that you're using an augment rune. It's going to tell you like when you might want to cast certain abilities. against a fluffy pillow. That's kind of interesting. Let's see what this one did. Okay, so I go back to the Droptimizer, and nothing is showing as an upgrade for me. It's gonna show down below that like all of these are downgrades because I'm pretty well geared. And it's gonna show like all the variations of it, all the relative DPS. But that's how you sim yourself. If you're ever in doubt, like import your build, run your SimC, post the code back into the add-on, and run it. If you don't know how to do something specific, just ask us. We won't mind helping. But yeah, that's how to do that.